documenting my journey writing the ebook for Restless Development. So, today is June 15th. I have 20 days to write this ebook because I procrastinated so badly. But look at this. Okay, so this is me from the future, and I am here to explain what the hell I'm doing. This has been a year ago, and of course I finished the book, but I'm only talking about it because I felt like it was a great challenge. So this is me a year from that video you're gonna be watching. So why the hell am I writing an ebook in 30 days, in a month? Why? So in 2022, I was part of Restless Development, which is an organization in the UK and around the world, basically. And they have something called the Youth Power Panel. So Restless Development works with the UN and a lot of other organizations to promote youth power and young people and leadership positions and all around the world. And so they select every year a couple of young people, young leaders and advocates from every continent, basically. And we have to create something. We have to use our voice, our network, our power to advocate for young people. Basically, why should a 18-year-old, campaign and run for office? Kind of like that. And so a lot of young activists and panelists, a lot of young advocates from around the world that are very, very famous, they have been part of this Youth Power Panel, and they have done some really amazing work. And I think I was the first Brazilian from this panel. Anyways, and it was really cool. If you are from the UK, you probably know her. She published this book, Make It Happen, where she talks about menstrual poverty and menstrual health in the UK. And she teaches you how to be an advocate, how to be an activist, and how to believe and do something about the causes that you believe in. And I read this book in San Francisco. I applied to be part of the council, and all of this is in the book. You have to read it. And later on, after we did a lot of things for the UN, we did work a lot on campaigns for Restless Development. We decided that because our tenure, our time in the panel was ending, we thought that we should just create something, a final deliverable, final product. And I suggested that we make an ebook because one, I am a writer, and two, it's really cool to make an ebook, right? And so that's what we did. But we were running out of time, and it turns out it was a bit messy, and everything, we had to write stuff, and we had to, just give something to young people, a resource that they might use in the future. This is what I'm doing. I was the one responsible for writing this ebook, and here it is. And you'll see the process right now. But look at this. Just let me tell you about the plan so far. Okay, so hear me out. This is our outline. The deadline is, July. We've got the foreword, we've got the intro, I'm going to write the intro last. The chapters, I started with purpose. And of course, I write everything on my notebook. So far I have this, which is not very much exciting. But anyways, we're going to talk about fundraising. By each of the panelists, oh my gosh, each of us, we're going to have to talk about ourselves. So we're going to write a chapter, around 1,000 words about ourselves and stuff. Got an outro. We're gonna have a lot about opportunities and what we have to do, but this is not a really exciting plan. But at this point, we write this things informally. So today I'm gonna be writing for the first time, so let's see how it works. So, a bit of an update. I finished the first draft of the first chapter on purpose. It's going to be longer than, I can't read things in my handwriting, but it's going to be longer than this. This is just a draft. But yeah, purpose. There you go.
Or a UN agency, and often they're not the ones who are making.
Hello, beautiful humans. Today is day 3 of the challenge. I actually skipped day 2 because I was not feeling emotionally well. But today I actually drafted my chapters right here. My chapter, what am I saying? My individual chapter. I am essentially done. I am just writing about the things that I have done so far and a couple of tips and tricks for people that also want to be activists. It's almost, I think it's 4 p.m. right now. Yeah, it is 4 p.m. I need to have to grab a snack, so I'm going to make popcorn. I'm going to finish drafting this chapter as soon as I can. But other than that, today is the day I actually met the envoy on youth during our call with Restless Development, which was actually really interesting. I just wanted to shout out to Renata Corovaringa and Bianca Herzog, and I know I kind of Herzog names, which are two amazing Brazilian women that are also part of the youth envoy team. And I just met them today as well, and I'm really happy. There are also other Brazilian women working with the UN in activism, and that makes me hopeful that I can also do something like that in the future as well. But other than that, that's it. Chapters. Let's do this. We can do this. We can follow our schedule, and we are going to be able to finish all of the chapters on time. So I'll be back with popcorn. I am back with popcorn. And that is my favorite snack, and this is how you write a book. Eating. So, right people, I was writing the ebook, and I noticed that my planning was not really good. So I've decided to put this here on this, not a whiteboard, this paper thingy. So of course, for chapter 1, we want to talk about purpose. So why you want to become an activist, right? Or advocate for something. So definitely one has to be about purpose. I actually already wrote the chapter. It's basically about anger, right? Which is really important to me. I think that chapter 2 is going to be about, I guess, like understanding the causes, like the issue that you want to talk about. So maybe like understanding the issue. And that's particularly interesting because I have here with me Because George Make It Happen book, and I'm not really following it, but like I think that's quite interesting the way she portrays the cause of how she came about talking about period poverty. And so I don't want it to be the same thing because that's not really the point of this ebook. And we wanted to make it more affordable and stuff like that, of course, because it's going to be free on Amazon probably. I don't know. And then lastly, politics, which is like the last resort. Like you can literally run for office, depending on how old you are.
For depths of participation, which we've identified through this as consulting, shared decision making.
Okay, so hello everyone. We're also in that challenge of writing the ebook. I'm trying to write the introduction, as you can see here. And here we have our first draft. It's literally really basic. I am writing the introduction. Oh my gosh, where can I? As you can see here, we need the forward, the introduction, the first chapter that already have the first draft. It's gonna be probably like a short ebook overall. I mean, young people are not gonna read something so long. But the challenge is set. And we are really far behind schedule. A lot of you, I think half of the panel did not send your individual chapters, so I'm kind of freaking out a little bit. And I'm also not really liking what I am writing, because I don't know, it has been really hard for me to actually write. And so I am really scared we're probably not going to be able to deliver this ebook, and I'm probably going to be really sad because it was my idea and it was kind of my responsibility, but also no one is helping me. So challenge accepted.
Eternity later.
Yay, we made it! Yes, the challenge was accomplished. This is the ebook. Clearly, I am not a designer, but here we go. Here it is, everyone. As you can see on the screen, this is the introduction I've been talking about, and here are the links. Here you can click there. There's a link on the ebook and your goal, whatever. So this is the first chapter on purpose. It's all about anger. It's everything that I spoke brainstorming, and I thought it was cool. I tried adding a lot of color and making it fun. So there are a lot of, I'm not going to show everything because you guys need to read it. So anyways, there's just a photo. The ABCD technique with a lot of links and information. Money. Such a funny chapter. Activism. As you can see, I made this like character thingy just to show progress. And Yeah, some are really fun. I added memes because young people, they have a very short attention span. Oh, so these here are the individual chapters. So everyone wrote one. This is mine. As you can see, I just write about my story, everything that I've done so far, and tips and secrets and things that you might want to know about me. So if you want to know a couple of secrets, go and read this chapter. And so there's a chapter for every panelist. Everyone, look at them. They're so cute. Mona, oh my god, Nubia. Oh, that's so sweet. These are good memories. Shoggy, yay. Okay, so these are a couple. These are a nice quote. There. Okay, so let me explain. So we did an event on the high level political forum, and we asked the participants to add quotes and things that they learned as an activist. And so these are the quotes that you can see. Believe in yourself and use your voice. As here we have some brainstorm techniques that you can use, a community asset map, also an opportunity blast, which is really cool. So there's like a lot of things that we compiled and things and opportunities that you can have. Yeah, so the outro, Ines actually wrote this chapter. She's amazing. She was kind of like our coordinator. She's amazing. Follow her on social media, honestly. Thank you. Yay. And you can reach out to every one of us. So, yay!